It's Gabriel McBird here on the 22nd of April 2020. It's a while since I've done any of these kind of recordings because I've not been out anywhere to eat. What with the lockdown and all, there's pretty much nowhere to go and eat. However, I've decided that I'm going to have a look at some supermarket products that I've bought that I find have been really good. And in particular, I'd like to review a combination of two products from the Co-op. One is the truly irresistible vegan pizza, it turns out to be. I didn't buy it because it was vegan at all, but I was interested. It's a Kashmiri spiced cauliflower pizza. And the other one is the standard Co-op dough balls. They're garlic dough balls, should I say. And these garlic dough balls, I'll look at first because they're easier to review. You get 12 in a pack, and I can't actually remember the price because I got them reduced. And then when I bought them again, it was part of a bigger order, including beer and the like. But you get 12 in a pack, and you cook them for sort of 10 to 12 minutes. I actually gave them about 12 minutes at 200 degrees C. I can't remember what that would be in terms of gas mark, but an easy look-up job. And they were, first of all, I'd say when they were cooked, they were reasonably solid. They held together well, and they were slightly crispy without being sort of rock hard. And what impressed me about them was they really did taste strongly of garlic. These were full on. And I thought, I thought that so often when you buy things like garlic bread, you find there isn't enough garlic or all the butter runs away. The good thing about these dough balls is obviously they keep the garlic inside them, and they were really tasty. So while garlic dough balls doesn't sound particularly exciting, I heartily recommend these. So the other option is a pizza. It's basically it's described as containing sliced cauliflower and sliced cauliflower and a Kashmiri style sauce. Now, I don't know if there's any vegan cheese on this pizza, but if there is, it's kept to a minimum, and it's not over cheesy at all, which is fortunate because I'm sorry, vegan cheese is grim. I've had vegetarian cheese, which contains no rennet, which is used I think to help separate the cheese in hard cheese. But anyway, vegan cheese, no, it's fairly grim. But if they've used vegan cheese, it's so little that maybe all it does with the sauce is thickens it slightly. It's a rich kind of sauce with coriander and quite a reasonable amount of chilies and a bit of garlic in there. For a pizza that says it's Kashmiri but doesn't talk about itself being hot, I felt the amount of chili was quite decent, certainly a bit of a kick. It's a rectangular pizza, fairly small, but I'd say it's it's certainly a decent enough portion for one. And I was overall quite impressed with it. Obviously, the price is going to differ a bit from one Co-op to the other, depending on the size of the store. And you cook this pizza, you need a hot oven. It's about 280 degrees, 200, was it 280? Maybe it's like more 240. But bang your oven up as hot as it'll go, basically, because you only cook it for a short amount of time. They say you only need to cook it for 8 to 10 minutes. And I cooked it for 10 minutes with the oven virtually on full, and the result was something that was reasonably crispy on the base. that wasn't burnt on the top but was well cooked. And I just like the amount of spice on this. Although it was only a cauliflower pizza, it made it well worth eating and interesting. And as is generally the case with Indian type food, I think it works very well with vegetables. You've got none of the kind of rubbish that you'd sometimes get nowadays with vegan products, where it's just processed protein trying to be vaguely like meat. This was just full on your cauliflower and spicy, and with the dough balls, it was a very hearty meal indeed, and I would recommend it.
-42.7 pause button.